In the heart of 12th century England, the village of Woolpit lay nestled among gentle hills and fields of golden grain. Life here moved at the slow, steady pace of the seasons. Farmers tilled the earth, children played near the hedgerows, and the church bell marked the passing of each day. But one summer, as the sun hung high and the wheat ripened, something happened that would echo through the centuries. It began on the edge of the village, near the deep pits dug to trap wolf spits that gave Woolpit its name. On a morning like any other, villagers working in the fields heard frightened cries coming from the direction of the pits. When they hurried over, they found two children, a boy and a girl huddled together, their faces streaked with tears and dirt. But it was not their ragged clothes or their wild, tangled hair that made the villagers stop in their tracks. It was their skin, which was a startling shade of green. The children spoke no English, only a strange, musical language no one could understand. Their clothes were made from unfamiliar cloth, and their eyes darted with fear at every movement. The villagers, torn between curiosity and suspicion, brought the children to the manor house, where Sir Richard de Calne took them in. He offered them bread and cheese, but the children recoiled, refusing to eat. Days passed, and the villagers watched as the children grew weaker, their green skin taking on a sickly pallor. If you're enjoying this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that bring history's greatest mysteries to life. It was only when someone brought freshly picked beanstill in their pods that the children's eyes lit up. They devoured the beans hungrily, as if they had not eaten in days. Gradually, with care and patience, the villagers coaxed them to try other foods. As the children's diet changed, the green tint of their skin began to fade, replaced by a more familiar human hue. Over time, the children learned enough English to tell their story. The girl, who survived after her brother fell ill and died, spoke of a land called St.Martins, where the sun never shone and everything was bathed in a green twilight. She said they had been tending their father's flock when they heard a strange sound, like the ringing of great bells. Following the sound, they wandered into a cavern, and after walking in darkness for what felt like days, they emerged into the blinding sunlight of Woolpit. The villagers listened, torn between wonder and disbelief. Some whispered that the children were fairies or visitors from another world. Others believed they were Flemish refugees, orphaned by war and driven to the edge of society. But the truth, like the children themselves, remained elusive. The girl grew up in Woolpit, eventually losing all trace of green in her skin. She was baptized, learned the ways of the village, and later married a local man. Yet, even as she built a new life, the memory of her lost home lingered, a place of perpetual dusk, where the world was painted in shades of green. Centuries have passed since the Green Children appeared in Woolpit, but their story endures. It is a tale that invites us to wonder about the boundaries of our world, the resilience of children, and the mysteries that still lie hidden in the folds of history. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep seeking the stories that make our world extraordinary.